Objective is to eliminate the bounty
they're a little bit more aggressive with military because there's been a lot of instances of military doing nefarious things that they ain't got no business doing. So it's almost like a lot of them come with a very accusatory type of attitude.
Allied cluster strike inbound.
So police and civilians are both scared. They gotta be solved that. If you're a police officer and you're scared that you're approaching a vehicle, then you need not be a police officer.
Period.
You should be walking up to a vehicle scared with your hand on your weapon, you know what I'm saying, ready to, you know what I'm saying? Granted, not every traffic stop is the same. I'm definitely not going to tell a police officer, especially one that's been in the field or one that has experience out in the field, how to do their job. I'm not saying that. But if every single time you have a stop or an encounter with someone and you're scared, you need to turn your badge in.
And that's one black white.
Yeah, you need to turn your badge in. Because then being a police officer is not for you. Yeah, that's one quack quack. You know, like I said, I'm not diminishing what police go through at all. Because I'm qualified on a security standpoint.
Enemy UAV overhead.
SWAT level. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you, even simulation of, live fire, simulation, it takes your mind to a different place.
Affirmative.
You know what I'm saying? And you revert back to your training, And in that regard, you have to trust that you're doing the best thing that you can most possibly do based off of the training in which you've received to ensure that you are within your rights. I know for us that are in the military, if we're going to use deadly force, there's a triangle that we have to meet. And you have to be able to explain that triangle and explain what deadly force is if in fact you're going to use it. Otherwise, you will be prosecuted to the highest extent of military law.
Target is down. Well done.
Yes, you will. But it's interesting how
enemy UAV overhead.
Cops aren't held to the same standard. But again, I digress. In that regard, again, there's no perfect way to approach a police encounter. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm not gonna do, like I said, which is part of the reason why I have not done the video on the what I
enemy
do in
dropping
my,
into
my
the
supervisor, because I feel like you shouldn't even have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to, if someone says license and registration, I guess unspoken rule, if you will.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Does anyone need this?
That's not what I meant to say. Not unspoken mindset, I guess, if you will, is that your registration and proof of insurance is
enemy dropping into the AO.
So you're gonna have to reach over to your passenger side. Now, me personally, in the past,
enemy UAV overhead.
Slip thing, what I would say is, are you okay? Or I will announce what I'm doing. Sir, ma'am, I'm going to, reach into my glove compartment to get my, registration as well as my proof of insurance. Okay. And me personally, I mean, you don't
enemy
have
UAV
to
overhead.
Pull your window all the way down. Me personally, I just do it just off of. It's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not, telling you, how to deal with, police encounters. I'm just telling you what I do. I keep a general temperament. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you can be having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things play into, you know what I'm saying, these types of situations. So again, there's no perfect way. I feel like people on both ends don't meet their responsibilities, causing a gap or misunderstanding.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Visual encounters. You know what I'm saying? Again, what I'm not about to do is I'm not about to sit here and coach you through a police encounter. That's what I'm not about to do. Because I don't feel like that I should be doing that, personally. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I will do is teach
enemy UAV overhead.
Mitigate and or reduce the risk of a tumultuous situation taking place. Now, if you're in the right, you're in the right. And I will defend you to the end of the moon. You know
enemy UAV overhead.
Non-compliance does not equal death. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Is it unfortunate? It doesn't make the situation worse? Yeah, sometimes it does.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You don't have the right to disrespect someone just because you have a badge on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what I do, and granted, there may be days where, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Every encounter is different. There's no way.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I keep my information in my visor just because of the things that have been happening over the course of the world. You know what I'm saying? And historically, there's no right or wrong
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Well, there's several wrong ways, but there's no right way. What's up, Lloyd? To have a police academy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do my best to not only, teach my children, but also to be an example. And
Light vehicle here.
You can say it's sad, you can say you shouldn't have to do that, but the reality is that being black in America is rough. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much money you got. Just being a regular citizen at this point is starting to become
Spotted a care package.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not to say that
Enemy UAV
every
overhead.
single time my mindset is that as soon as a police officer approaches my vehicle, it's going to go left. I'm not taking, I refuse to adopt that mindset. I'm going to present, it's definitely not right. It's not a good idea, but it's definitely not a it's fact. And, police officers are not judge, jury, and execution. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, like I said, I do my best to, I do my little sun visor thing. As soon as they grab positive control of it, I work on it.
Light cameras here. Disregard blast.
Enemies in the area!
They ask me any questions, do my best to answer what I feel led to answer, and then, wait for them to bring me my information back. You know what I'm saying? Keep my hands at 10 and 2.
I'm back online.
Just hope that the situation doesn't go left. You know what I'm saying? It's...
Moving!
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. We are living in some rough times right now. And there are people who, I never fear for my life when police officers approach my vehicle. Well, okay, well, good for you.
Right, good for you.
Autonomy to be able to have that mindset. Good for you. There are scores of people that look like me and that look different from me that don't feel the exact same way. Not just because they're black, but because they just don't feel safe around police.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
But what I'm not about to do is teach my children that every single encounter that you have with police, you're supposed to, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. No. You speak with conviction. You pick your head up. You don't lower your head. You say what you need to say. You provide the information that you need to provide, and you keep it moving. Yeah, I give them the benefit of the doubt when I pull them over, just because it doesn't happen to you doesn't make sense. Facts. Oh, you get pulled over immediately. You think you're finna go to jail or something finna happen. You have a victim on the
Enemies in the area!
No, those are the type of people
Enemies in the area!
I'm not an advocate for violence, but I just want to open hand slap some people. People in general, like I said, not just black people. Because it's not just, at this point, it's becoming more than just a black issue. Americans just don't feel safe. Period. And if you willfully deny that, then you're just ignorant. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. Do you think they will treat you different if they see that you're a Navy officer? No.
Contact!
No.
Allied cluster
I've been
strike
slammed on
inbound.
the hood of my car in my uniform when I was stationed in Virginia. Yup, and that police officer definitely got fired.
What?
Because I fit the description.
Get the fuck.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Occupied, let's go.
Please, miss me with that. Miss me with that. Yeah. On the hood of my vehicle, in my uniform.
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright,
My
that's
hot ass hood.
Unreal.
How are we supposed to feel safe and please? Man, listen. But I thank goodness for good officers. You know what I'm saying? The ones that do have intent. Oh, let me retract that. Good people that happen to be officers.
enemy dropping into the AO. Alright, passenger.
Yeah. Get off the hood of that car. It's 98 degrees out here. Salute me straight up. You step outside there small time, see what's really going on. Facts. You step outside there, blow. Step outside of there, blow. You realize that just because you reach a certain socioeconomic background, just because you And I had to fully do my research because they said he was an NFL player, but he hadn't played a single game. He was a college player and got drafted to an NFL team, but he never played a single day or a single down as an NFL player. But nonetheless, he was accepted to a team. Therefore, he was an NFL player. In the parking lot of a Walmart in his hometown. You know what I'm saying? He was slammed on the concrete. Plus his whole grill up.
An enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert.
Multi-millionaire.
Head this way.
But then they tell these athletes, oh, you're rich. You're rich. You know, it doesn't happen to you. You're not oppressed. You got all these millions of dollars. Slammed on the concrete. Bust his whole grill. Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, if people decide to use their platform to speak out about social justice issues, the only two things I require of you is to be out in the community. Don't just utilize it as a talking point. And educate yourself. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Way to reframe that, good people who happen to be officer, because you were. Happen to them, they don't talk about the facts. That's because they think money is power for every man. Listen. Marcus, I'll look at it. You just told me you had ass. That's the problem with people, because you don't experience it firsthand. You say you don't have the facts.
Does anyone need this?
Do as you're asked with kindness and respect. Always say yes or no, sir, and you'll be on your way. Call me Gallagher, that's bullshit. Do as you're asked, that's bullshit rhetoric. How about provide the information that you need to provide?
Enemy soldier
Not ask without reason, damn slaves. Officers, you're still a human being. Period. You still deserve respect. You do know that, right? Do as asked, you know you do have rights. You do know that, right? You do know you have rights. And just because that's a police officer, it doesn't mean that they just can bypass those. You do know that, right? I'm not telling you to be super combative. I'm not telling you to be disrespectful. But what I'm telling you is that you do have rights. And you need to know your rights. And do as you're asked.
Going over here. Hey,
is BS rhetoric. I'm gonna keep it on hold.
You're all classified.
Now the rest of the part of that, I'm agreeing with you on that. Provide the information that's needed to be provided. Absolutely. Lloyd, we don't use whites. Not on my live, we don't. You can say white people or Caucasian Americans. We don't say whites, we don't say blacks. I don't like that, right? That's the certain relationship. Exactly. You have rights. You are allowed to ask questions. Facts. We are allowed to ask questions. Well, you can't ask me that. I'm gonna be, what? Nonsense. But you need to know your rights. Okay, I got you. We just put white PPL. Let's just bring this to people. We should not be disrespectful. Everybody needs to be respectful. Don't just put it on the citizens. How is it that we are in a culture now that caters toward untrained citizens having more physical restraint and verbal restraint than trained professionals? You just completely absolve them of the responsibility of their professionalism by utilizing that type of rhetoric, which is dangerous as well as divisive. respectful and still ask questions. Absolutely. Yes, you can ask questions. Officer walks up to your vehicle, license and registration. As you're getting your information, officer, what am I being pulled over for? You have a right to ask that question.
Oh yeah.
You have a right to
Team
ask that
White,
question.
nigga. Come here. You give me all that money.
They assert some type of dominance over you. That's wrong. You have rights. They need to be held to the same standard they hold us to. No, they need to be held to a higher standard. Because they are trained professionals. Ask if they have their body cam on. I never thought about that one. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've come across an officer with a body cam on. And if they use coercion to get you to do anything, I feel like they have every right to be scared. We have to get back to a point where we understand what our rights are. We have to understand that we have rights. And you can exercise your rights, like you said, respectfully. You don't have to be disrespectful. And the officer is obligated to tell you why he pulled you over. Facts. Big facts.
Bro, I need you. I'm trying to crawl my way to you right now. Damn!
Or at least ask to run off the muscle. You know.
Just grab my money, bro. Just grab my money. Just grab my money.
No, sir. No, ma'am. And that's just on me being respectful to them. You know what I'm saying? That are in, you know, positions of authority. And that's gonna be honest, that's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? You know, officer pulls you over, you know, what's your force into the army? What's your force? Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus, I kinda got sidetracked, when I was looking up the story. My apologies. My apologies, I kind of got sidetracked. That's a good question, especially if they have one on. That is actually a really good question. My apologies, Marcus. I was definitely supposed to be getting that name for you. I apologize.